So I need to take a break from wildlife photography and just come out and take some landscape as well. Because sometimes you just need to enjoy the landscape as well, especially if you live near the coast like I do. It's so great to come out here and do some seascape. So I found a spot. I'm going to try to take some pictures and see if it's going to be okay, but I have a really old lighthouse just further ahead on an island, and that makes for a great subject in the background. And I found some stones here with some seagrass growing on them, so it's a little bit colors and interesting. So I have the sun hitting this in the side, and that can make some a great effect with shadows and side lighting. So I need to rig myself fast now because I'm losing light, and yeah, hopefully it's going to turn out some great. So yeah. So I'm finding this really hard to do, and trying to find some good composition is not easy, especially for a wildlife photographer. But yeah, I'm trying to do the simplest possible to get some simple composition here. I have the lighthouse in the background, and I'm using that so an interest point, because the sky isn't that interesting, no clouds. But I have side lights, and I can create some beautiful pastel colors. So I hope that will get some great images. So the thing with seascape is that you need to time the wave, because that is everything for interest of the picture. So I'm trying to time the wave here and check every now and then the picture if it creates some lines or some beautiful motion. So I'm using a shutter speed of 2.5 of a second. So I don't want that really long shutter speed to smooth out the surface completely, but I need some motion. And I also use f8 and ISO 100. So I just need to try to time it and get some interesting. So I don't want to cover the waves that cover the stones, because that I want the stones to be as sharp as possible, and if the water runs over them, they create distortion, so they won't be sharp. I think this is gonna work, but I'm not sure. This is so much harder than wildlife photography, especially vlogging. So when I talk to landscape photographer, for example like Oddbjørn that I photographed the black grouse with, he tells that it's so much harder to vlog wildlife or to vlog the landscape, but for me I find it the opposite. So but I have the sun here and it's disappearing really fast. So I just need to try some different angles now and see if that's gonna work. I really struggled to find the right foreground and the right composition. Looking around, finding simplicity, that was really hard for me to do. But I think I found one good stone to use in the foreground. It was a large and a flat stone, and I managed to time the right wave so it creates a motion and leading line into the lighthouse. It was good being out, good to do some landscape again, and yeah, hope to do this more. But yeah, when I have time, I usually prioritize the wildlife photography. So, but it's also good to do some landscape as well. Hope you get something out of it, and you did enjoy the little video that I made for this landscape tour. Yeah, keep safe, guys. Bye.